Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 3 of Life Lessons from the Basket. So, on this show, what we do, we pick a random item from the basket and we share 5 life lessons that we can take away from this random item. All right. And we always like to have you share any life lessons that you can think of from the object that we're going to be picking from the basket. Also, you can drop in the comment section some random items that you'd like to see us put in the basket. You never know, your item may be on the next episode. All right. So, are we ready to go? As we always say here, that you never know what life will pull out at you next, because every object has a story and every story has a lesson. All right. So, we ready? Let's go. Well, okay, after 3, y'all. 1, 2, 3. All right, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna just turn this around. Y'all, we got a red plastic cup. All right, so this episode's object is a red plastic cup. And you use these mainly like at parties and stuff like that. So again, the goal is to think of 5 life lessons that we can take away from this random object here, this red plastic cup. All right, let's go. Number 1, it's a cup that you can pour stuff in it to drink. All right, so okay, and not everything that is poured in a cup you should drink. So let's do that. So lesson number 1, if we put it this way, that not everyone should be poured into your life. Okay, it's not every person should pour into your life, because some folks, what they're pouring can be toxic. All right, you can have folks be pouring toxicity, if I get the word correct. No, the toxicity. All right, in your life. Yeah. So lesson number 1, not everyone should be poured into your life, okay? Because you can have some folks pouring some toxic stuff into your life if you allow them to, all right? So number 1, all right? So be careful of who pours into your life. Okay, number 2. So number 2 is you can pour into it, but you can pour out of it. All right, so number 2 is we should seek to pour good things in the lives of others. Let's say that, all right? So number 2 is we should endeavor to be, to pour good things, good experiences, good words, good things in the life of others, all right? Yeah, so that's number 1. So number 1 is be careful of who pours into you. And number 2 is we should be a good pourer. Okay, we should, if I say that, we should be careful. We should endeavor to pour good things in the lives of others. All right. So you get the point. You get it. Number 3. Okay, a cup. When you pour in, okay. So we always hear that phrase, half full or half empty. So let's use it for number 3. So if we pour something in this cup at the half mark, that's a perspective that we can use on life. All right, we can use in life that we can see we see things in life at through different perspectives. All right. So someone will see this cup half full and someone will see it as half empty. So perspective, your perspective matters. All right. So someone can see the half full and say, you know what, I wish it was full, and show no gratitude. All right. And someone will see the half mark. If you pour something in at the half mark, someone will see that it's half full and say, well, wow, I'm glad it's half full. They can say, I'm glad for the half that's poured into it, right? Okay, so let's say that. So it's all about perspective, how you see things in life. All right, because sometimes we can cause our own downfall based on our own perspective. All right, and opposed to seeing this as half empty, we can see it as half full. Right, so a whole dynamic, a change of perspective there that will actually impact the way that we go about life. All right, so number three was long. All right, number three was long. Okay, let's go. Um, so number three is all about perspective, how you see life. Okay. Number four, number four, number four, number four. Ah, man, number four. This can be used at events, at parties, at home. Um, so you got the red and you got the white inside. Y'all, do you have any suggestions? Number four. Number four. You can use it to store things. Yeah, let me see. Ah, man, plastic cup. Plastic cup. Y'all, I'm trying here. I'm trying. We got three down. We need two more. Cup. All right. So you pour in, you pour out, and half full, half empty. Y'all, I'm trying. I'm trying. Cup, 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 cup. Oh man, I'm trying here. So you can, all right. So you can give a cup of water to someone. All right, let's, y'all. Okay, let's go with that. We can use a cup to quench the thirst of someone who is very thirsty. Okay, so we can pour water or some kind of liquid in this, or some kind of beverage, some kind of juice in this to give to someone who might be, very thirsty, right? So what would we say now? Um, oh yeah, small deeds. Okay, yeah, let's do that. A small act of kindness can change someone's life. All right, someone who's very thirsty, who's dehydrated. If you give them a cup of water, that would be seems like a small deed, but that would be a major help. Okay, a major blessing to that person who's in a desperate state for a cup of water. All right. So in life, listen, some deeds that we do may be small and may even seem insignificant to others, but listen, they can have a major impact on the life of others. Okay. So your small deeds, don't overlook your small deeds. Okay, because it can be a big blessing to someone else. All right. Okay. Good. Number five. Number five. Cup of water. Small deeds. Okay. So the cup can be empty or it can be full, right? So it can be empty or it can be full. We can choose how we go, how we present or carry ourselves in life, how we go about life. We can go through life being empty, or we can go in life being full. Okay. I would say, listen, let's seek to go through life being full. All right, full of goodness, full of joy, full of peace, full of happiness, full of gratitude. Right, because being empty can, is just not a good feeling. All right, just not a good experience. All right, so many folks are walking around empty and they feel void. They feel empty of love, feel empty of care, feel empty of being considered. So listen, we can choose how we want to go about in life. All right, and listen, if you know someone who seems to be going around feeling empty, you can be an element of change, an instrument of change in that person's life. Okay. All right. So that's number five, y'all. We can choose to go through life being empty or full. So what will be your choice? All right. Okay. All right. So we got our five life lessons, y'all. Listen, if you can think of any other lessons, guys, please drop it in the chat down below. All right. Again, please like, subscribe, and follow so you can know when the next episode is going to be aired, okay? And going to be uploaded to our channel. Guys, listen, thanks again for being on the well, not the live, but on the show. Please share this with someone else. Share it with your families, your friends. Okay, you've been watching Life Lessons from the Basket, where we pull random items from the basket, and we share 5 life lessons that we can take away from these from these objects or these items. All right. So as we always say, that every object has a lesson, and every lesson has a story. Well, no, we say every object has a story, and every story has a lesson. Right? Let me get it right, Mark. All right. All right, guys. Until the next episode, look out for it. All right. This is Mark Anthony Grant saying thank you for being with us. Can't wait to see you on the next episode. Please drop some comments in the chat. Let us know some of the items that you want to see in this basket. All right. Sure. I think I'm going to go drink some water with this cup. All right, y'all. Until next time. Peace out.